Hi, Virgos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. What's going on around your energy? Any new love coming towards you, or confirmation of a love that has come into your life? Let's see what our cards are saying, what our guides have for you. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages that are meant to be heard. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear today? I am listening for you now. I have forgive the unforgivable. Okay, sometimes we 44, the number 44. Sometimes we forgive others because it heals us. And maybe they don't deserve forgiveness. Maybe they don't, it's really hard to forgive them for something, but forgiving them releases you. It really does. It just doesn't connect you to that person anymore. So you're doing it for yourself more than anything as well. Spirit, please share with me. I have you come from love. You are love, of course. That's all we are. It's one big package of love. The number 51. I have see beauty in others, arms wide open. Looks like you're ready to receive. It looks like you are ready to open those doors. And I have love leads you home. I love that. The number 10. So are you ready to head home? Just in this kind of big general meaning of I love being with you. I feel at home with you. And I want to be in your arms, just the sense of in your arms. So I think that you've got something that's Spirit's trying to share with you right now, that, you are a fully loving being, and that sometimes you don't even realize how much love you have to give. So just remember, what you put out there, you get back, so if you're very loving, caring, kind, which I know you are, Virgos, you're very loyal. So that person is out there to love you back. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a 3 of Pentacles. I have an Emperor. And I have an Ace of Wands. There's a part of me that feels like this person comes into your life when you're in the middle of something, that you could be trying to pick up the pieces from something. You could be trying to put down a foundation, starting over. You could be moving on from a past relationship and just trying to get your bearings still. So there's almost a sense of, it doesn't mean that you're down and out, but it feels like I'm working on myself. I'm working on my living arrangements. I could be in the middle of a move. I could be changing jobs. So I almost feel like this person comes into your life when you have a lot going on, emotionally, financially, something like that. I also feel like this person kind of jumps right in. There's a sense of, we make a great team. Doesn't mean that they're bailing you out. Doesn't mean that they are throwing money at you to be in a relationship. But they could be really good at solving problems, or making phone calls, or guiding you with, this is what maybe I would do if I was you. And maybe it's just somebody to bounce these things off of. So it's like a second opinion energy. So I think that this person makes a great team. And I do feel like you feel that they are smart and wise, and you appreciate their guidance. You appreciate that there's a sense of jumping right in, that, I'm not afraid of this. I'm not afraid of what you're going through. So maybe they've been there, maybe they're really good at, like I said, problem solving, or coming up with solutions for things like that. I have an Ace of Wands, so I do feel the attraction. I do feel they're saying a spark. I'm going to call it a spark. I'm going to say that There's a energy, and it's like a spark is in the air energy. But I'm going to say sparks. I'm going to say we're attracted to each other for sure. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a 2 of Swords. I have a Sun. And I have a Queen of Wands. This is a feeling of I wanted to start over. And I feel like I want to start over with you. Like there's this beautiful energy of, even if I'm not where I want to be right now, I moved on for something better. And I do feel like this Queen and this Emperor are really working well together. There's synergy, there's energy, there's compassion, they just said. There's trust, there's some loyalty. So I'm going to say that this is a really good start. I love all the lights in these houses for some reason. It's kind of a, everything is lit up. You light my fire. You've lit something up inside of me. They're saying awakened. You've awakened. You've awakened my soul. Okay, so maybe this person had put this part of their life on hold for a little while, and you're the first person in a long time that has opened them up to, trying again. A Knight of Wands. That feels like I want to move forward. And a Knight of Cups. Oh, bottom of the deck. Look at Lover's card. Yeah, you've got somebody who is ready to put in the effort, ready to move forward. They don't care that let's just say you're struggling. I'm just going to say that, okay? For whatever reason, you're struggling. And by no choice of your own, by nothing that you are doing. It could be circumstances. It could just be the economy. It could be, work, anything. But this person comes into your life and they're not looking at you as a struggling person. They're not looking at you as, oh boy, this person's got a lot on their plate and do I want to get involved? No, they jump right in and they start to see how they could help. They start to see, if I'm in your life, how can I make your life a little bit easier in some way? Because I want to be with you. And there's a sense of jumping in. I don't know how to explain it any other way than jumping in. I'm ready to jump in. So I don't think anything's holding you back. So if you've got something that you feel like is pushing people away, or nobody's going to want me because of the situation that I'm in, I don't think that's true. I feel like the right person, it's the opposite. Spirit, tell me more about this energy around us at this time. Virgo energy. What is it that you need me to know today? I have a mature man. So I have somebody who gets it, gets life, understands that life is difficult, or sometimes we're hit with very difficult times. You could have lost a parent or a child, God forbid, and you're struggling. So, I think this is somebody who says, life gives hard blows to people. And I think they have a lot of empathy and compassion. I have a pathway. Oh, I love this. Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful path. Does this path lead me right to you? Where's my knights? Yeah, I think that I feel like you've got this beautiful path of light, and maybe the path that you're on, maybe part of what you're going through is how you meet this person somehow. First, this person's put in your life to help you. This person could be an accountant. They could be an attorney. They could be somebody that's, a banker, loan manager. I don't know. But maybe they've been put in your life to assist you in some way. But we're on the same path. This path is really, really strong to me right now, the number 35. And I love the light. I love the butterflies. I just love everything about it. So we are definitely on the same path. And I think that's step one. I feel like I want to say that's just step one with somebody who's mature, somebody who understands that life gives us blows, that we all go through stuff. It's not the end of the world. They're saying that, this too shall pass, or you will get through this. So somebody who's very understanding about what's going on in your life. So that feels really good. I have change. A change is coming. The number 9. Look at all the stuff. They're packing the bags, and they've got all a little rocking chair and lamp and all these things just in the back of the car. So is it a move? Is it a move in the future that we're just gonna, pack up and somebody's going to maybe buy a house, rent a house, move to be together? I have despair, but I also feel like I'm on your path for a reason. There's a sense of it's going to work out. You're going to be okay, whatever you're going through. So it's not going to last forever. And again, it's not that this person's being put in your life to pay your bills. That's not what I'm saying. They're just put in your life for some kind of guidance initially. And I feel like you're very appreciative of their assistance. And then possibly it turns into a romantic feeling. It just transitions into something more. But they could come into your life for a very specific reason. I have twin flames, a divine counterpart, 1111. Look for 1111. Okay, beautiful. Could be meeting your twin on that path. I have a solar flash, ascension, upheaval, an event, and dimensional shift. So almost like an eight of wands, where it's kind of out of my control. This energy shifting no matter what. I have a Pisces energy. I have the mystic, very intuitive, spiritual, seeking higher truth. I like the butterflies again, the blue butterflies. So somebody's very, very intuitive, and maybe we're both asking ourselves, like, you were definitely put in my life for a reason. And there's a little bit of you came into my life when I needed you the most. And there'll be a time when they need you. We take turns when we love each other. So there could be a time that they really need you. I have a Leo energy, sun energy, success, purpose. Yeah, I feel like there's a purpose for our meeting. It's either to lead you out of something, lead you in the right direction, help you to move on, probably is the easiest way to say it. But there's definitely a purpose, and I feel like we know it. I feel like we both say it's not a coincidence. There's no way that we would have met without, divine intervention of some kind. So I think something's going on, really kind of very spiritual, I would say it that way as well. I have a Leo energy again. In the summer during Leo season, within 7 to 14 days, the Queen of Fire. So there's that spark, fire, the fire, passion, we can say passion as well. I feel the fire in my belly. I want to get one more of these. And let's see. And I have winter waning crescent, rest, silence, detached, letting it be. So maybe I've been waiting. I'm just going to say waiting patiently, and trying to get through something on my own. And maybe it's just been a long road, and it would be a nice break to have somebody come into my life that wants to help or is here to help, they're saying. So that feels nice. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you need me to know? A union of hearts. Two hearts coming together as one in perfect unity. This union creates a powerful and loving connection that brings out the best in both partners. Wow. Yeah, they're saying, I see something in you. So there's this sense of no matter where you are, you have so much to offer. And they see the value in you. They see the hardworking, they see the heart, they see the personality, they see, but they see something in you. Even if you don't feel like you're where you want to be at this point in your life, you'd like to be in a different place, something like that, but they still see like the best of you. So that's good. Perfect. This is very mature. Doesn't mean they're old, but somebody who's emotionally mature person who can handle this. I have a justice. Maybe somebody's going through a divorce. I have death. There you go. Yeah, it could be that you just came through a divorce and it's been difficult, or middle of a divorce. I have a Queen of Cups. I have a World. And I have a Four of Pentacles. So I do feel this sense of hesitation. I do feel this sense of rebuilding. I'm going to say for some of you, it's probably coming through an ending. I like this feeling of course, this queen is so open to start again and starting the next phase of her life or his life. You know, it's I'm so ready to move on is really the energy around you today. That, you know, I know that there's somebody for me. I know that it will be a passionate connection. I know that we will be on the same path. So there's kind of a very strong intuitive inner knowing going on as well within you, that you just feel it like right from your head to your toes that you're going to meet your soulmate. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Three of Cups. And I have a Five of Cups. And I have a Five of Swords. I've been disappointed one too many times in my life. So that's something I struggle with. I struggle with people who disappoint me. And it doesn't have to be romantic relationships. It could be family members. It could be children. It could be old friends that disappointed me and I had to break off those friendships. So I struggle with giving, and maybe not getting things back and then being disappointed. So I do feel like I'm kind of focusing on just charging forward and rebuilding my own life. So that's not a bad energy. That's something that you need to do right now, it feels like. But I have some good news coming. I have something good happening here with, they're saying my heart is healing. My heart is healing faster than I thought. So the one thing that this person is going to do for you is help you to heal your heart. They're going to help you with whatever is you have been struggling with emotionally as well. So they're good for you emotionally. It could be somebody that you can really talk to. It could be somebody that's a great listener. They understand you, things along those lines. So they're very healing energy. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. What is it that you need me to know? I'm guarded from my past and I want to trust. I'm having a hard time with, I keep getting disappointed. So that could be you, that could be them. I can't get you out of my mind. There's the spark, there's the fire. I wish I could tell you how I feel. I want you to understand that I want to be in your life for any reason, you know. I'll take anything. I want to see you again just to feel those sparks. Yeah, there's definitely this incredible sense of every time I see you, I feel something. So this is somebody that isn't just looking for a casual relationship. This is somebody who wants to help you in some way so that you guys can move on with your lives and have a better life together. You know, it's like, okay, so we'll get through this. You know, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's going to go away. It's kind of like this too shall pass. And then we can be together is really the energy around this connection. There's a purpose for our meeting, Spirit said. So let's put this out into the universe. It feels beautiful. I love the mature, emotional person. I'll take that. I want to thank Spirit for this reading, these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading, go to my website, kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Check out my other 2 channels. I have a pick a card channel and a twin flame channel, and I'll put the links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, and we'll see you again real soon.